What's up, guys? Mr. Dan here, back again with a made-for-TV movie mini haul / collection update. I may have shown a few of these before, but some of them go together, so I'm just going to show them real quick, and then maybe you guys can help me pick out one you'd like me to rewatch. I've seen all these, and review. Before we get to that, yes, I agree with Hobbs. The fan is staying on. I'm sorry. I hope it's not making too much noise, but it's too hot. It's too hot. I got it on low, but I got to have something. Just too hot. So, anyway, I got some stuff in from Oldies. And Hobbs just mentioned Oldies. He got somebody sent him like a movie. Duh. It's actually a DVD with 2 movies on it, but somebody would like him to review one of them, and I think it was from oldies.com. So yeah, you know, I found them through Full Moon. I believe they're connected to Full Moon. I've been going here a lot, a few times. Lots of good stuff in there. Pretty cheap too. Sometimes there's a price. Well, there's a price to pay for being cheap. You know what I mean. You get what you pay for. Sometimes I'll get to that in a moment. Anyway. Prior to that, I'm so behind on hauls. I got movies that I need to show you guys. But if you had seen the Night Watch Zone Slasher Movie Club on last Monday, I got to go on and discuss Alice, Sweet Alice with Knight and Coriander. It was a great discussion. We really got into it. If you want to go back and watch some of that, I'd appreciate it. But yeah, I got this a while ago in preparation for that. This is a very nice release, nice and sturdy. I think I got it from Oldies, but I'm not sure. Anyway, let's get to the TV movie and then I'll tell you what I mean. I'll tell you now. Goodness, I've never seen Hereditary, as some of you who I made a video a while ago about horror movies I still haven't seen. I've seen most of them on there. Anyway, Hereditary is one of them I haven't seen, believe it or not. So I did get this. It was maybe $7, just the DVD, nothing, no extras. But this plastic here is about the cheapest plastic known to man. It's already split right there. I mean, some of the other DVDs I got, like this one, just nice and sturdy compared to that. But anyway, so sometimes you might get something like that. Anyway, let's get to the actual purpose of the video. TV made for TV movies. I showed some of these on Instagram. This one I got in a previous haul. This is a classic. I believe it was intended to be a theatrical movie. Dark Night of the Scarecrow. I found a Scarecrow movie at the Dollar Tree today. One I had never heard of, so I'm pretty excited to be disappointed by that. I have a thing with watching anything that has to do with a Scarecrow and being disappointed by it. But this... nothing's going to hang with this, even though this is more psychological. You know, if you haven't seen this is great. 1980, I think of that as almost like the tail end of the golden age of the made-for-TV movie. There were some good ones after that. Some good ones on Lifetime, USA. You know, they were different though. I'm talking about, I guess, like network TV movies. I believe this was a CBS one. 96 minutes, perhaps. 1981, okay, not 1980. CBS, yes. Bubba didn't do it. 30 Years of the Scarecrow. Video interview with the composer. Cast reunion Q&A from 2011 Fright Fest. Director and writer commentary. Oh boy, I'm gonna have fun with this. Great made-for-TV movie. Larry Drake. You got Charles Durning. Then you got some great character actors in there. Lane Smith. Lane Smith is in there. Just a great movie. When young Marley Williams is found viciously mauled, all hell breaks loose in her small rural town. Officious postmaster Otis P. Hazelrig, played by Charles Durning, leads a gang of bigots in pursuit of the suspect, her mentally challenged friend. That's Larry Drake. Bubba Ritter, Finding him hiding inside a scarecrow, they exact brutal mob justice, only to discover a tragic mistake. Now a strange apparition, wonder what that would be, stalks the land, seeking each of them out, as the legend of the scarecrow begins. Yeah, this is fantastic. This is great. Drake would, he would go on to play. I believe his name was Benny on L.A. Law, and he would actually teach acting classes on how to act as a disabled person. Eventually, and he's no longer with us, of course. But yeah, I've got a couple Larry Drake movies I want to get caught up on and highlight. He's a guy I want to highlight on the channel. Anyway, here's a classic. Now, this one I haven't seen since I caught it on television. I was under the impression it was hard to find or something, but no. At some point, it became available. Bad Ronald, starring Scott Jacoby, Dabney Coleman, Kim Hunter. Kindertrauma.com, great Instagram by the way, says, creepy, voyeuristic, and endlessly entertaining. I must say, yeah, there was a creepy, like, I shouldn't be watching this factor for some of the made-for-TV 70s movies. I just, they couldn't show you a lot of gore or a lot of blood, but they kind of got under your skin in other ways. The Wood family finds out, how bad is he, when they move into a house with an extra the realtor didn't know about, teenage Ronald. Ronald was a little weird when he entered the room. Now he's creepy, scary, crazy. And he finds the three pretty Wood daughters very, very interesting. I just remember one named Babs, blonde lady, young lady. A fine cast includes Scott Jacoby, who was also in The Little Girl Lives Down the Lane. That's a good one. Kim Hunter, Dabney Coleman, maintains a nerve-tightening atmosphere of suspense as Ronald begins terrorizing the unsuspecting family. Bad Ronald, great horror flick. It's a messed up movie. This one I would like to watch with somebody, just to get the reaction. Like, this is what Dad watched when I was like, not even maybe a teen, early teen. What do you think of that? Speaking of teenagers, I watched Duel with my son the other day, or last weekend, maybe 2 weekends ago. I think it was last weekend. And then, lo and behold, Sunday night, that's what they discussed on the Night Watch Zone. So I thought that was pretty cool. He enjoyed it. He got to a point where he was like, because I didn't tell him anything about it. After about 25 minutes, he's at the diner, the truck pulls up in the parking lot, and he just looked at me, he's like, this is what the whole thing's about? And I was like, yep. But he liked it. Anyway, previously, I'm going to go out of order and talk and do some FYE finds. Previously, perhaps not on YouTube, but on Instagram, I found this. I know this just came out a little while ago from Kino Lorber, the Night Stalker. They had the Night Strangler there. I don't know. I didn't get them both at the time. I went back the other day. My son had to go there. He said there's a store in the mall that has Japanese candy, because his anime club at school was having their last meeting. And I said, oh good, I want to go to, as long as I'm taking it, let's go to FYE. And he said, that's the name of the store. That's where we're going. I was like, okay. So anyway, this time I did get it. I think it was $2 cheaper than it was before. Darren McGavin, The Night Strangler. This one's directed by Dan Curtis, of course, the iconic producer. The first one was directed by John Llewellyn Moxley. Excellent TV director. Curtis took this one over. This one is 90 minutes long. I think the other one's like 75 minutes long. This is, maybe just a tad not as good as The Night Stalker, but it's real close. It's really good if you haven't seen it. Great character. Great to have both of those. Now let me get to a strange one. I was thinking about doing like kind of a Rod Serling, 3 or 4 videos about Rod Serling films. Not The Twilight Zone or not Night Gallery, other Rod Serling films. This would be like one of the oddest ones. This is a strange one. Great presentation on this, okay? They did a great job with this. You're probably curious now. It is on YouTube, but and I'm gonna do a video about this because there's some funny things in here. It's a strange movie. It's a strange mashup. Okay, it's like a regional horror film made in Arkansas by people. You've heard the name, Linda Bloodworth Thomason, and her husband Bill Harry Thomason. Okay, he made a lot of B movies in Arkansas, and then his wife became an image consultant for Bill Clinton. Anyway, this is an anthology. Okay, it's got 3 stories in it. It's not the greatest of all, and I didn't see it when I was a kid. I didn't know anything about it, so I stumbled upon it. But I can imagine if you were a kid and you saw this could be like one of your personal favorites, you know, and it's pretty good. But it's called Encounter with the Unknown. Look at that cover. Look at that. How awesome is that? They did leave the stickers on. Just kidding. Okay. I love the way they did that. So that says oldies.com. Oldies video with a smeared, you know, they all got smeared back in the day with the horror sticker. How awesome is that? Comes with a little card, same thing. Yeah, this is fun. It is a weird mashup, like I said. You do have Rod Serling's narration, but it's almost like he's narrating someone else's movie, and then there's some additional narration when you think the movie's over. I said a little more than I wanted to because it's strange. It's strange. But I can't wait to talk about that. Anyway, if I showed this before, the Are You in the House Alone? This is the Televised Terror Volume 1 set. I'm pretty sure I have. I've got a book called Are You in the House Alone? Edited by Amanda Reyes, who does some of the commentary on these. The one called Calendar Girl Murders with Sharon Stone. It's kind of trashy, fun. She does commentary on that. I definitely want to listen to that with commentary to see what the heck was going on with that. Are You in the House Alone? Classic. Dennis Quaid, Kathleen Beller, I believe, Blythe Danner. Child in the Night was kind of goofy, but it was fun. Tom Skerritt, Elijah Wood as a child, Darren McGavin by that time. Speaking of Kolchak, by that time he was up there in years. That one was fun. I guess Are You in the House Alone? Are You in the House Alone is the one that's the most highly regarded critically. But out of all of these, which one do you guys want me to review first? Let me know. Thanks. Later. What are some of your favorite made-for-TV horror movies from back in the day? What are your top 3? Okay? Let me know. Later.